Every individual that's in your shoes that has done extraordinary things has a fire within them, right? And it's a double-edged sword because it's a blessing because without it, wouldn't get there, but it could also be sort of torturing. Do you remember how old you were when you sort of felt this, that you wanted to do something more or you wanted to make a change?
You certainly don't know what you're going to spend your career, and it takes a long time to find your calling, right? Like calling is this amazing thing that when you take your professional career and your skills and then you match them with the things that are this fire inside, man, you can move mountains. It's amazing. I think adversity and pain just drives, it either drives you to massive growth, right? Or it drives you out. And so I think for me, I think I took a lot of adversity growing up and I just looked and said, wow, I've got an opportunity, right? So I had two things, I think I had a really rough growing up and at the same time I had parents who believed in me. And those two things put together allow you to kind of speak truth to where you can be, not where you are. And so I think from an early age, I was both, academically always getting pushed. I think one of the first lucky breaks I got was I was part of this charter bus schooling program, back in the 80s where they took kids who kind of grew up in the ghetto and they tested them, these troublemaker kids. And what they found out was oftentimes some of the troublemaker kids, maybe had a decent intellect and actually needed to put it to somewhere. And so I ended up taking this test that, hey, we need to put you in a different kind of school. And so in high school, I got bused an hour and a half in each direction every day to kind of a better school and kind of a rich kid neighborhood. And that opened me up kind of first to see bigger opportunities. And even that for me was a big driver because I was kind of one of the few kids that was from the neighborhood I grew up was in a different quality of school. And so being in, AP courses and calculus courses and things like that and looking not like everybody else and not having the kind of history and background as everybody else, you both realize your difference and then you realize the difference is a superpower.